We're almost coming to an end with this tutorial. And so far, we have managed to build our portfolio homepage, the single portfolio pages for each individual project, and now it's time to test responsiveness. We need to make sure that all our visitors that land on your page via mobile device will be served with the astounding design that we built for desktops. If you click on this desktop icon here, you will find various devices that you can test your design on. Click on mobile, and yikes. But don't worry, this can all be fixed really easily. First off, you should know that the template designs we used for our header and footer are all responsive ready, and they will look stunning on each device. No need for adjustments there. To make the responsive editing process a lot easier, let's bring out the heavy guns. Click to display the navigation. Let's drag it somewhere where it doesn't interrupt us. This tool will help us navigate through sections and columns with ease and flexibility. Let's start out with the Hero section. We will name it here in the navigator. Click on the arrow to open the columns that are inside the section, and if you click on the arrow next to the column, it will open the containing elements within the column. Now, we need to first fix the values for the section. Go to the Advanced tab and add some top and bottom margin for the value of 0. This will indent the Hero section and the header. Unlink the padding values and add some values to fix the space between the elements border. All sides will be set to 20 pixels, except for the bottom padding, which will be set to 40 pixels. Go to the Responsive tab, and here you will have the Reverse Column option. It helps responsiveness, as it stacks columns in a vertical order. And if you want to change the order of your columns without making a fuss about it, simply switch the handle on for Reverse Columns for mobile. See how our image was placed at the top of the text? It looks much better now. Click on the image element here from the navigator and make some slight adjustments. Go to the Advanced tab and add some bottom padding of 30 pixels. Our text looks terrible like this and needs some customization ASAP. Click on the animated heading element from the navigator. Go to the Styles tab to change the text size. Many of the settings will have this desktop icon right next to it. What that means is, you can adjust the specific settings to be customized on different devices. To change the style of any element on mobile view, simply click on the mobile and the value you put will not be inherited to other devices. For the size, let's put the value of 18 pixels and the line height to 24 pixels. It still looks bad. We need to make adjustments to the second section first. Where were we? Oh, the button. We need to customize it as well. See how the setting is set to mobile. The changes will only affect the mobile view. Let's have the font size to be 15 pixels. Let's close the windows for the Hero section as we will move on to the Client section. Let's open the Columns options. Go to the Advanced tab. This has become a routine. I feel like the mouse moves itself there. Set the padding value of 30 pixels to all corners. And now let's open the Inner section and proceed with the first column. Again, go to the Advanced tab and put some padding values of 20 pixels to the bottom. Let's select the Gallery element to open the Options panel and set the Slides per view to 2. You're done there. Let's configure the third section. We will need to replace the section for a mobile-only content display, as this looks like 3 boring columns of text. Let's build a mobile content only first. Add a new section. Search for the Gallery element, and we should be starting by uploading the images. Let's select those that we want to include one by one. And when you're done, click on the Create New Gallery button. From this screen, we will need to enter each image their respective information, like the title and the description for the element to have the same impact on mobiles as it does on desktop views. The design will look similar, but will be shown on a slider. Switch the carousel option on, tweak its settings, have the navigation to display only dots, set the image width to the value of 70 pixels, and under Image Detail, we will want to show the title as well as the description. Go to the Styles tab and under the Image section, set the spacing to the value of 18 pixels. From the Content section, tweak the typography options and set the size of the font to 23 pixels. Have the weight of the font to be 500 and don't forget to set the space of the value of 10. Tweak the typography options for the description as well. Set the color for the text. It's all good. Let's tweak the navigation options. Align them to the left and set the spacing to 48 pixels. Let's name our section in the navigator. For the final step, we will need to add some padding values from the Advanced tab. Add the value of 30 pixels at the top and the bottom, and the value of 20 pixels on the left and right. Under the Responsive section, you see here Visibility. Switch the handle on to hide on desktop. Let's select the Desktop section. Go to the Advanced tab, and under Responsive, let's perform the same task and hide the section, but this time we will need to switch the handle on for mobile. You can see here that this section is grayed out. This means that the section will not be visible for users on mobile screens. It will only show on desktop screens. When switching on desktop view, we see that the section we created for mobiles only was grayed out. This means that this section will not be visible to viewers on desktop screens. You get the drill. It's time to fix our portfolio section. To have your portfolio look as captivating as it does on desktop, let's make some adjustments. Select the column and add some widget space to the value of 30 pixels. Go to the Advanced tab and add 50 pixels for the top and bottom and 30 pixels for the left and right padding. Let's edit the element. Set the custom width to 100 pixels. Select to have one slide per scroll and set the image position at the top. Set the image width in pixels and put the value of 100. Go to the Styles tab and under the Box section, set the content padding to be the value of 0. Let's fix the image. Put the value of 24 to the spacing, and next we will need to configure the content. Let's change the style of the title to something more appropriate, like 40 pixels. Set the spacing to 20. The meta 2 will need some room to breathe. Let's set the value of 12 for the spacing. Now, all there's left is navigation. Let's set the spacing for the progress bar to the value of 16. And here you have it. And for our final section, let's see what we're dealing with. Go to the Advanced tab. The margin will need to be set to 0, and the padding will take the value of 50 at the top and bottom, and 0 for the left and right. Let's click on the column to have its options open. Set the widget space to the value of 20 pixels. Select the post element to open its settings. And go to the Styles tab. Under the Box section, put the value of 0 for the border width, and set the padding to be of 20 value on each side. Let's fix the navigation as well, and set the spacing to be of 30 value. We can proudly say that we made it. This is it. This is our responsive portfolio homepage. Let's take one final look at it. And it looks amazing. Hopefully, this tutorial has been beneficial, as we wanted to make it a lesson type of video mixed with some tutorial ingredients. Follow up on our next video to see how to save and publish your pages.